Well, hey y'all, welcome to a Tennessee Thirsty Thursday on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Beer Reviews. And I got a brew for you today out of Nashville, Tennessee from the Southern Grists Brewing Company. Southern Grist. This brew is called Insert Juicy Code. I don't know. That's what it's called. Southern Grist Insert Juicy Code at the bottom of it. This is a New England style Imperial India Pale Ale brewed in collaboration with the Cerebral, heavily hopped with Cerebral, okay, heavily hopped with Galaxy, Mosaic, Citra, and Eldorado hops. Dadgum. Galaxy, Mosaic, Citra, and Eldorado. This is an 8% ABV, 16-ounce can, and that's all the information I have on this one. That's all the can says. Insert Juicy Code is the name of this brew. It's an Imperial India Pale Ale, brewed with 4 different kind of hops, and we're fixing to try it today on Tennessee Thirsty Thursday. Let's see date code on this thing. Alright, so this was canned on April the 2nd of this year. So April, May, June, July. Alright, so it's 3 months after it's canned. It doesn't give a best by, it just has a canned on date. So anyway, 8% ABV, and there's some kind of crud floating around in the dadgum. It ain't even started yet. I ain't even poured it off, and it's got something. Anyway, whatever, hell, I don't guess it matters. Oh, look at that. That's a pretty yellow color, isn't it? Look at that head. Dadgum, look at that. Oh, it's gonna pour off. I poured it a little too strong. The head kind of got away from me there. But look at that. Just a pretty yellow color. Hazy yellow on this beer here. Insert Juicy Code. So I'm taking it has a juicy note to it, according to the name of the beer. But it's got a nice hoppy aroma. Dadgum. Very strong hoppy aroma coming off of it. 4 different types of hops. What's say Eldorado, that ain't, Galaxy, Mosaic, Citra, and Eldorado. I give $6 for this can in a single at a liquor store down there in Murfreesboro. But look at that. Hazy yellow with a superior head on that thing. From Southern Grist in Nashville, Tennessee at an 8% ABV. See what the head tastes like. Man, that has a strong hop presence. Strong hop presence in it. And the head is almost it's got a creamy consistency to it. And that head is fantastic. Alright, so that's a pretty brew, isn't it? Beautiful yellow color. So this Southern Grist, is that what? Yeah, Southern Grist Insert Juicy Code Imperial India Pale Ale at an 8% ABV, brewed in Nashville, Tennessee. This is for all American workers. Hey, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for the hard work that you do to provide for yourselves and your families and pay your own way, just like I do. Cheers, brothers and sisters. I love y'all. Alright, the beer itself, man, dadgum, that is smooth and delicious. it does not have the bitterness in the body that the head did. I mean, the head had a good consistent bitterness throughout. I mean, from start to finish, the head had a good bitterness in it. The bitterness in this is just a little bit in the finish. But man, when it hits the palate, it's almost, this would be a chuggable brew because it's just smooth and easy to drink. Those 4 hops in the head, they blended together and, you know, made it kind of an earthy type tone, earthy type hop flavor with bitterness throughout. The body of it, it's almost got a citrus type note to it. Not hardly. It's not hardly citrus, but it's almost a citrus. I mean, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you have a citrus type flavor, you've got that little extra punch of citrus. This one is missing the punch and the citrus. It almost has the flavor of maybe an orange lemon combination that's missing the acidity. If you pull the acidity out of an orange and lemon and mix them together, it's kind of, and it's very mild. That's what I'm getting out of the body of it. Very smooth, very easy to drink. It's an 8% ABV, y'all, and this stuff is just mild, very, very mild. The brew itself, the body of the brew is very mild. The head had just a crisp, sharp bitterness that I really enjoy in beer, but I'm not experiencing that in the body at all. I may be getting just a tiny touch of bitterness in the finish, but the body itself is not very bitter at all. It's not, I mean, I can just barely detect it in the finish of the body of it. This is a very mild brew. To be an 8%, I think it's very mild. I'm gonna score this one a B+. Beautiful yellow color, hazy as it can be. It's not, all right. So it says insert juicy code. And you know, you kind of know what to expect when you talk about a juicy IPA. Has the juicy type notes to it. I'm not really getting that. I'm not really getting the juice. Oh wow! I gave just a little swish. I got some float. Oh man, dadgum! Look at that. That really changed the tone of the color when I gave it a swish. Dadgum! It's almost turned white. Man, I wish I'd have gave it more of a swish now, but I don't see anything in the bottom of it. Insert juicy codes, but I'm not really getting the juicy notes like you do on some of these that call themselves a juicy IPA. But man, dadgum, that just clouded that stuff up like nobody's business. It almost looks like a cream. Like some kind of cream ale or something now. I don't know. I think B+ is a fair score for it. It's a good beer. Southern Grist, insert juicy code at an 8% ABV, and Imperial, New England style Imperial India Pale Ale. Give it a shot if you ain't never. It's a decent brew. B+. Alright, y'all. That's been a Tennessee Thirsty Thursday this week. I'll be back tomorrow for a Friday's Hour for you. Y'all stay tuned. Take care. Cheers.